We've all heard the phrase, representation matters. Unfortunately, it's led to performative hiring and the oversight of racism. Meet Dr. Asase Obo, a leader in medicine who consistently speaks out about the systemic barriers that she and many Black physicians face.
I used to see physicians as an idol, like something that I was aspiring to. Along the way, as I began to meet them, I started to realize these are just humans just like me. My name is Asase Obo. I am a PGY1, aka an intern in internal medicine at the Osler Medical Residency at the Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore. I am a doctor, but I am also a daughter, a Nigerian woman, a photographer, a storyteller, a world traveler, a foodie. Coming from an immigrant family and Los Angeles, where we have like so many communities that are medically underserved, financially underserved, or like educationally underserved. I was like 23 or 24 when I met my first African-American physician. So I ended up applying to cities that gave me that access to those kind of populations and landed here in Baltimore. Walking in the hospital day after day, one of the biggest things I see is that there's not really a lot of, doctors of color. There's not really a lot of Black doctors, let's start there. Just seeing the impact that I make just from being there, that fuels me to want to continue to figure out how to get more people of color into these spaces and into medicine. It can be so daunting. On the days where you're the most tired and where you might have dealt with macroaggressions, those days can make it hard to want to show up. I have to just constantly remember why I'm here. I am literally the person that I wish I had. And I am that person for so many people. Ooh, I think I was gonna get emotional. But that's what keeps me going. It can be very discouraging if you just look at the state of medicine, and you can look at the residents that match into residency that are of color and those that are dismissed. Most of them are dismissed because of systemic issues. Racism is probably the #1 cause. The change that I would love to see would be on the forefront of addressing these issues. If I think back about the history, the National Medical Association, which is the medical association that was created for Black physicians to join when they weren't allowed into the AMA. Dr. Patrice Harris was the first Black female president of the AMA. Her presence alone has changed the way I look at the seats that I could one day sit in. When I first joined the AMA, that was the reason. It's like, okay, well, this is where I can learn how to draft resolutions, eventually have a seat at the table within the space. In the future, I want to see more people that look like me in med schools and in hospitals as physicians across the nation.